A lot of creators really do believe and think that the algorithm is just completely against them. But I want to tell you it's not your enemy. It's really not. Like, I want to give you another idea. What if it's really just exposing your misalignment? Like, what if that's really happening? Take a second and just like kind of think about what I just said too. Like, the algorithm is kind of exposing what you didn't do out of intention. Like, you can't, I have to think about this for myself. Every time that a video doesn't perform, it's not just that the algorithm hates me or that, you know, it didn't do what I thought it was going to do or whatever like that. Whatever we say, right? When the algorithm doesn't do what we want it to do. I had to go back to the drawing board and ask myself a question. Like, am I really kind of creating with clarity, or am I just kind of throwing stuff out there and just hoping that something just reaches my intended audience? Like, that it just really resonates with them. Like, that's a real question. Like, am I really creating with clarity, or am I just really just throwing stuff out there and just hoping that something stick? And that's you. You got to ask yourself that question. Like, are you really creating the content that you know that people are going to enjoy? For one, there is a resource or something that people can take from that content, or is it just like you're creating something that is kind of going to just get them through the day? Like, that's something that we really got to think about. And I think I realized this a little while ago, which is why my channel kind of slowed down on the uploads and different things like that, because I realized that the content I was uploading, it didn't even somewhat partially represent me and where I was mentally, spiritually, or emotionally, any of that different stuff. Like, it just didn't represent me the way that maybe I thought it would when I put it together. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was a quick video that I just kind of pushed out, and I was like, well, I know that people enjoy my content, so, you know, it's just something that you know, they'll be able to kind of eat on for the week, you know? And the algorithm, it didn't punish me. When a video went out, some videos did well. I mean, I uploaded a short form video, I remember, on Instagram, and it got a decent amount of views, got a lot of comments, got a lot of likes. I got like 50 plus followers off of it and everything, but then the next video flopped. It was nowhere near it, nowhere close to it. But the intention of the video was not the same. And if we want to be honest, the intention of the video that did numbers like almost 50K in views and different things like that, that video wasn't intentional either. It just was something that I was pushing out. It was a clip that I had, and I just put it out there, and it did well. But I realized that, like, I began posting out of obligation opposed to posting with intention, which is not at all what I stand for. That is not how I want to represent myself in the social media aspect, and the algorithm just kind of clarified that. And so that's something that I kind of wanted to put in front of you all, is like, you know, the algorithm is not meant to punish us. It's meant to kind of reflect us. That's literally what it does. So let's kind of paint this picture just a little bit. In those moments when I'm confused, my content kind of feels confusing too, especially to my audience. Like, if I really think about it, I know that that happens. You should know that that happens. The algorithm is not emotional. It doesn't have feelings. It's not like me and you, where it's going to respond to you in a certain kind of way based off of how you felt that day when you put it out, or what the energy of the video was when you put it out. It literally just responds to patterns, which is why I've been telling a lot of the content creators here at Ultimate Potential, you know, my content creation organization, that you guys have to have a level of consistency so that the algorithm can know where to find you. Because if you want it to reflect you, first of all, you have to create with intention. All of my content creators that are here in Ultimate Potential, all of us together, because I'm a content creator and an influencer along with them, we all have to create with intention, because that's what the algorithm is going to reflect, your intention. Did you just put a video out just to put a video out with no real intent, motive, or idea for real? Like, you just had what worked, and so you just put it out there? Or did you really take your time, even on a 5-minute video? It's not really long like that, and you said, all right, this is a good piece of work that I want to put out there, that I want to showcase to my audience. These are things that we really got to think about and find a consistent way to do that. Because there's a system that I've been working with that I'll kind of share with you guys. Consistency, clarity, and engagement. kind of in that order too. And hustle is nowhere in there. Like, this idea that we have about hustling, we got to get out of that. It doesn't work. We need consistency. What can work on a certain regular basis? If you can upload 2 to 3 times a week, get the 2 to 3 videos that you know are going to be good videos and put them out there on the regular basis. If you can stream 2 to 3 times a week, make sure that those streams are good and well done, and that they're reaching, and that your intention is there. People know why you're going live. There's a lot of people hitting that go live button. They don't know why they hitting it. They just hitting it because they can. And that's honesty. But honestly, if your message is clear and people will know how to respond if the message is clear, and when people respond, the algorithm just kind of follows with it. That's just how it goes. It's a reflection thing. And there's a principle that I'm kind of learning to live by that I also want to share with you guys. I wrote it down. So it is live by, let me see, I think I can kind of memorize it a little bit. Live by alignment. No, here we go. I got it. Alignment comes before assignment. That's what it is. It's in my notebook somewhere. I had it in some of these little note cards, little face one of my students wrote on there. It's crazy. But alignment comes before assignment. And the reason why this is important to me is because I had to realize that if I'm not aligned when I'm creating my content, no amount of strategy, time, effort, or anything is going to make that content be fruitful and actually get it out there and reach the audience that is really intended for, or actually help me gain a community that I'm looking for, because I care about community. And that's another thing. A lot of content creators, influencers, maybe you have not even really thought about the fact that, like, you could have a community one day, some people that are regularly showing up and being a part of what you're doing, not just virality. You know, you getting people that just happen on your video. That's cool, but you want people that know when you're about to put some stuff out. They're waiting on you to put stuff out. That's what you want. And the truth of the matter is that God is not he's not blocking our platforms. He's not blocking us when we're trying to elevate ourselves and put ourselves out there in the face of the media. He's not blocking that. He's just slowing us down so you can kind of realign it. And I know that's personally been happening to me, is that God has slowed my channel down. He slowed my process of putting out content down on TikTok, my live streams, all of it. Slowed it down. Not that he wanted to stop it or block it, but he really just wanted to realign me and make sure that everything I'm doing is purposeful, like how he is. Honestly, like, this is the second episode, and I feel like this is gonna get a lot deeper than what I really planned. I just want really some general conversation, but it is what it is. If you're a creator and you feel stuck, man, like I have probably in the last like 2 months, and every now and again you're wondering, like, I don't know what to post. I know what I could put out, and I know that that's gonna give me numbers, but like, I just, you know, these are questions you probably ask yourself, honestly. What do people actually care about right now? That's not like the biggest media story, or is going to, you know, get me clicks for the wrong reasons. Like, what is something that people actually care about that I could cater to? What things am I avoiding about my content in terms of like my process, maybe like my work ethic, how I'm producing my videos? Like, what is it that I'm avoiding? What is it that I'm not doing that could work for me, but maybe I'm not putting in enough effort for it? And then ultimately, like, what part of me is not really showing up in my content? Like, other words, getting people to like subscribe and come back, follow and come back, turn on the notification bell so that every single time I stream, I upload, I make a general post, they want to be there for it. What is missing from my content that people aren't getting that feel from me? So the goal kind of from all of this is just to kind of fix our alignment issue that we're having, and realize that the algorithm usually will catch up once we do that. It will. So let's kind of change our posture when it comes to the algorithm and not think of it as like we're here to fight the algorithm. What we're really here to do is create from a place of honesty, sustainability, and wholeness that the algorithm has nothing else that it can do. It can't deny you. It can only receive you and push you more. And if you're in that season, if you're really willing to walk into that season, man, welcome in. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you for being a part of this creator conversation, man. You're a creator. It's time for us to reach our ultimate potential, go to new heights. Let's do this together, man. It's your boy Jvrse. Catch y'all in the next video. Peace and love.